Hello everyone. Hi Sneha. Hi Khurshid ji. Hi Sushma. Thanks a lot for joining. Hope you all are doing great. Hi Ragini. Hi Anupama. Hey Rani. Hi Monica. Hi Jyotirmay. Hi Shraddha. Okay. Okay, do let me know, is my video clear and I am audible to you? Oh, thank you so much Rani. You made it Archu's magical world. Oh, that's really sweet of you. Hi Alpa. Yesterday was too irritating actually. My network was creating issue, so just in case if you have missed, so this is what we have created. Still I haven't finished the sides, but let's see. I'll finish it ASAP and update the picture. And before that we have created this one. So thank you so much Sushma. Hi Madhvi. Hi Sneha. That's great. So we can start. Hi Simi. Hi Shraddha. Okay, so I think we have enough people and we are good to start. So I just posted picture and lot of you guys have guesses correctly that we are going to make this wall decor, that is welcome plank or say nameplate kind of thing. And I'm going to make it very simple because I don't want to create lot of mess. As you know me, I don't like to put so much things in one project. Thank you so much Poonam. Thanks a lot Ragini. Thank you Soumya. Okay, so I have this wooden plank, you can see here. I'm not using this glossy side. uh, I'm going to use this side here because it's kind of grainy and rough, and it's perfect for mixed media texture as well. Okay, so let's start. Okay, to prepare first, what I'm going to think, I have seen lot of welcome planks in that. Even I have created one, and in that last time I have use this kind of jar. I just place it here and make it, I drill few holes here and then I just tie it using thread. But this time I thought, why not to use uh, something more, frugal. So this is the tape roll, cello tape roll. So my husband just cut it down in half, and that's what we are going to use here. So it's a nice idea as well. And once this finishes off, you can add flowers into it, like these flowers, and you're good to go. You're good to hang this, wall decor piece. So this is how it looks, and I have pasted some cardboard piece behind it just to give the base. Okay, yes Sushma, that's a tape roll. So first I will just paste it down. Okay, sorry, first we need to create a stencil texture and then I will paste it down so that it will be easier for me. So just again take out your normal texture paste. I am using normal texture paste. This is the texture paste. Guys, do share this video and invite your friends to watch this session with us. Okay. Thank you so much, Jyotirmay. Thanks a lot. Yes, Monica, this stencil is awesome and I love it personally. I love the design of this stencil. Okay, so first create texture, and again I am using normal texture paste here, but if you want you can use grainy texture paste or crackle texture paste, or whatever texture paste you have with you. So there is no limitation, it's all up to you. Creating texture using stencil is awesome way to build your background, and I always love to use different types of stencil pattern in my project, as you know me, guys. Okay, just remove the excess from this stencil. And look at this. Look at the pattern. Isn't it beautiful, guys? Thank you so much, Alpa. Yes, it's a beautiful stencil. And again this side as well we will cover it. Okay, thank you so much, Isha. Okay, so this is done, and I'll just dry it quickly. Okay. I'll just dry these sides quickly so that we can do stenciling in middle portion as well. Okay, so let's move on to this middle portion here, and don't worry if your stencil thing get overlap, because that will also create a nice texture, so don't worry about that. Okay, so I think I am good to go. Okay, and maybe a little bit here, because these sides we need to cover. Yeah. If you want perfect stencil pattern, then you can just wait and then move on to another process. But for me, I don't want perfect stenciling, so that's okay. Or if you have big size stencil, then that will be perfect. Okay, what you guys are saying, can you show the texture paste once again? Yes, I forgot your name. Yes, Neha, sure. Let me find the lead. So this is the texture paste. You can get a texture paste of Camel as well, as they also have nice texture paste. I do have their texture paste. Just a second, let me see. Yeah, this is how it looks, but it's empty. So yeah, so there are a lot of texture paste available. So just go with, you know, whatever texture paste suits you, or you can also make your own texture paste. That video is there in my YouTube channel, so you can check it out. Okay, so I'm done with the stenciling part, and now I want these, you know, a little bit of texture, because I don't like the plain look of this board, sorry, this roll. So what I'm going to do, I am just going to cover it using this black granite. So first, where is my gel medium? Okay, so first let's adhere this, apply good amount of gel medium or PVA glue. Again, it's all up to you, use whatever you have with you. It's not necessary, you know, to invest much. Or I personally like gel medium because it holds all the things very nicely, so that's why I always prefer gel medium. So let's adhere it here. And now I'm going to add this texture paste over it. This is a ground texture paste, and it has very nice granules into it, so it will create very nice grainy look onto this. So just a good amount of texture paste I'm going to spread over it. It will give look like, you know, concrete like. So I'm just trying that. Let's see how it will look. So just using palette knife, apply it. And if you want to use this kind of a jar, you can also use this jar, so it's not necessary. But thing is, I love this idea of, you know, pasting, converting these rolls into a planter like thing. And it's, we all have rolls with us, so yeah. Just cover it here. And once it dries completely, it will turn into, you know, blackish thing. So I'll just let this dry, and meanwhile we will assemble our other embellishments, so that way our time will be saved. Oops. Okay, what you are saying? Yes ma'am, it dries very fast. Yeah, they dries very fast. Okay, now it's hard to apply it here. Yeah, this paste smells amazing. And again I'm going to add this side as well. So basically we have to cover completely. Okay, yes, that's done. Okay, so it's done finally, and I have applied good coat of this texture paste, ground texture paste. Don't get confused between texture paste and ground texture paste. Both are very different from each other. Normal texture paste is it looks like this, and when we use and ground texture paste have granules into it, so don't get confused between that. Okay, now that's done, and now let's there our other embellishments, and meanwhile it will get dry. Okay, so I have these beautiful wooden corners with me, so what I am thinking, I'll add them here. So on this plank I am not going to add much of the embellishments, only few embellishments, and your nameplate will be done. So here, so this is how it will look. Hope you can see it. Okay, I miss few questions. What you are saying, where do we get it? What should we ask for? Udaya, you can get all things from Amazon, and also you can use whatever you have with you. So because in this lockdown you hardly get the things, so just in case if you want to replicate this texture look, you can do one thing. You can add rangoli into PVA glue and create texture, so same texture you will get. So again I am using gel medium, and let's add it here. Okay, the white paste on stencil, white paste. Okay, so this is the texture paste. This DIY is available with me, and also you can get all type of texture paste from Emix or Camel on Amazon. So yes. Okay, thank you so much, Kajal. Yes, they are superb. I love the design, and that's why I immediately bought it. And I'm always looking for this kind of wooden embellishment. So some are branded, some are locally made, like found on Amazon. So if you want to invest in wooden embellishment, then just look into the Amazon. You will get plenty of varieties over there. And also this kind of wooden embellishments are available with lot of brands. I don't know, I forgot that brand name. From them only I got this one. Okay, so it's done, and now we will stick our welcome thing. So let's first arrange it. And welcome home. And this kind of these wooden alphabets also available on Amazon, because from there only I got it. And just in case if you don't find this kind of wooden embellishment, then you know this what do you call this, silicone molds are also available on Amazon, so you can get it from them and make your own alphabets using these silicone molds. But this silicone mold is quite small for this, and I think there are big size alphabets available in silicone, but I have to search for that. These are basically used to make chocolates and all, if you guys know. Yes, Monali, I think you can get it in Itsy Bitsy, but I have no idea about it, because mine I got from Amazon only, this wooden thing. And I think Rainbow Crafticari also have this kind of alphabets. Okay. Yes, I think in Itsy Bitsy there are other molds also available, but frankly speaking I have no idea, so maybe Jyotirmay can help in this. Okay, almost done. Okay, what you are saying, Sushma, lots of craft shop or craft sailors have wooden embellishments and wooden letters. Yes, yes, that's right. Even Craft Junction also have these kind of wooden things and wooden embellishments. Okay, that's done. Okay, so I am almost done here, and now we will just heat this up so that it will get dry quickly and we can move on to our coloring process. So hope this, you know, this thing also help you. This is still brand new, I haven't used it. I bought it like in last week I guess, and I'm still waiting for it to, you know, try my hand on it. Okay, so just give a good press on this and little bit of this get dry. As I have applied thick coat of this, so it will take little bit time to get dry. Just a little bit more. From this side as well. Okay, so any questions? Thank you so much, Isha. Thanks a lot, dear. Thanks, Alpa. Hey, Craft Junction is also my favorite. Yeah, mine too. Because they have very nice wooden alphabet, wooden embellishments as well. Okay, so I think it's bright. Okay, and now again, as yesterday, I'm going to use chalk paint. But if you want to use different colors, then you can first use gesso and then go with the color thing. So for that I'm thinking to use this color, or this. I have red cherry wood and I have lavender, so just let me know which color look beautiful. Or we do have military brown as well. So these three colors we can go with. So I am waiting for your answer. Which color shall we go with? Okay, lavender. Okay, lavender looks great. Okay, so everyone is saying lavender. Let's go with lavender. So let's take it out in this. Okay, and using brush I'm going to cover it. And again, chalk paint work as a primer too, so you don't have to prime it using gesso. So just in case if you're using chalk paint. Tubby loves lavender as well, so we can't deny now. And let's cover it quickly. Okay, so I think I need a big brush. Okay, so I have big brush here. Let's cover it quickly. These embellishments are still wet, but always use PVA glue or gel medium, because when you use glue gun, the embellishments they tend to fall off over the period of time. So it's always better to go with the PVA glue or gel medium. So I'm just wiggling my brush here, as you can see. Most of the people said lavender, Shweta, so we use lavender, but maybe in my next project we will use military brown. I need little bit of more color here. Oh, thanks a lot, Sushma. See, this is how quickly we can make our own wall decor. So, and it's again a very nice idea, to give as a gift. That will be more precious if you give something handmade to your loved one. So, and now a lot of festivals are also coming, so yeah. And when we gift something handmade to someone, that will be always precious. Okay, thanks a lot, Gundeep. Thank you so much, dear, today for joining in. So we are almost done here. So when you have very intricate design going on your project and you want to cover the background as well, just little bit wiggle your brush and the brush bristle will go into all these intricate textural parts. And if anybody wants to purchase my things, then you can also message me. So okay, so here it's done. Let's move on to the other side. Yeah, okay, here we left. Thank you so much, Divya. Thank you, Sushma. Thanks everyone for your constant support. It's really means a lot to me, guys. Okay, so almost done. Let's cover here as well. Okay, so now on this as well we need to cover it. So I'm taking little bit of water and diluting the chalk paint. So see how quickly we have covered our project. So that's what I always say for mixed media. You don't have to invest much. Start with whatever you have with you. Okay, so that's done. Look at this. Let's cover it here as well. So later I will apply this chalk paint on the sides. So right now I'm not going to do that, just to save our time. Okay, so just quickly I'll dry this and then we will highlight all the textures. What you are saying, Rajni? Love your session, simple techniques, and thank you so much. Thank you so much, dear. What sort of texture is chalk paint? I have never tried it, but see many using. See, there is a difference between chalk paint and acrylic. That's what acrylics are bit shinier side, and these chalk paints are in matte. So only that's the difference. If you want to have matte finish in your project, then you can go with chalk paint. So yeah, so let's quickly dry this up. Just give it a try once, Monica. I'm sure you will love the chalk paint effect, because I personally love using chalk paints a lot. And as you can see, they are drying in matte finish. So almost done. Okay, here little bit. Yeah, I same here. I also love using I also love matte finish thing. Even I love matte finish lipsticks as well. Okay, so here we need little bit of coverage. So using small brush, and yes, chalk pens are very vibrant to use. Yes, absolutely, Monica. I'll just show you one thing. What you're saying, Shraddha? Yo, yeah, exactly. I also love matte finish lipsticks. Okay, so we are, I guess we have covered everything almost. Okay, let's quickly again try this out. So I'll just show you how metallic looks on these chalk pens. I do have some projects done here, luckily. So see here, background, I have used chalk pens, and on that I have just give highlights of metallic. So this is how it looks basically, and these are my own decoupage paper, just in case if you guys remember. So just in case if you guys forgot. Okay, now let's add highlights. So hopefully we are okay. So it's dried completely, and let's add, I'm thinking to add these glass pebbles as well. What do you guys say? Let's add a few glass pebbles here and there. What do you guys say? Is it good or? Oh, thank you so much, Shraddha. Oh wow, that's great, Simmi. Do share in our group, as everyone would love to see your creations as well. We do have group over there. We are having very nice creative people who shares daily something somehow other. So do share your creations with us. Okay, so can we go with gold, or can we go with white metallic? Metallics. Okay, so I do have this. Let me just, okay, let's go with, let's try highlighting using white metallic. What you're saying, Granny? I had the awesome opportunity to make projects using the decoupage. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I just love them, the way you have used in your projects. I just love it, Rani. Okay, so let's go with the, what you're saying, semi gold. Okay, see, this is still white. Okay, let's try both gold and white both, so we can have an idea like how it will look. Okay, let me find my brush first. Okay, Let's go with white first. Again using dry brush technique. Take very little amount of paint on your brush bristle, as you can see here. It's looking good. So look at this. This is how it's looking. We will try gold as well. So first let me so you can see the magic of dry brush technique. Okay. Thank you so much, Hina. Thanks a lot. Okay, so see here, it's still wet. But we can fix it, so don't worry about that. Okay, so here as well. Okay, and here on this, when you use highlighting on the texture, especially on ground texture paste and all these, you will immediately find the difference. Okay, so it's still wet. I don't know why it's not getting dry. Okay, now let's try gold as well. Using different brush, take out little bit of gold. Okay, what you're saying, Isha? I think I forgot. I skipped some comments. Okay. So let's add a little bit of gold here. So it's looking good actually. So if I tilt my project, then you can see the shine. Let's add a little bit of gold. And if you feel that while taking paint you feel that you have taken out lot of paint, you can just wipe it down your brush onto the tissue paper and then apply it. So look at the shine. But just remember, while doing dry brush, you need to have your brush completely dry. There should not be any moisture in the brush. Okay, so here it's done, and look at the effect we got here. Isn't it beautiful, guys? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Monica. Thanks, Varsha. Thanks a lot, Sushma. And again, let's now see, only on the sides I'm going to add this gold thing, gold color. So hopefully that will look nice. That will also create nice edge on our project. Let's go here as well. And this side as well. Thank you so much, Gundeep. You're such a darling. Thank you. Thank you, Shraddha. Thanks a lot, Pallavi. Thanks, Fiza. Oh, thank you, Shraddha. I do love it too. Okay, so our E is needing little bit of highlights. Okay, so that's done. Thank you so much, Jyotirmay. Thanks a lot for your sweet comments. I'm just trying to add, trying to enhance the texture little bit. Okay, and on this planter as well, using very light pressure. And we have covered this using ground texture paste, so no one will get an idea that we have used tape rolls in this. So it's not always necessary to buy stuffs from outside, guys. Just use whatever you have, and you can find a lot of recycling stuff materials, recycling stuffs video on my YouTube channel, so do check it out over there. Just a little bit. Okay, so now it's done. So look at this. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks a lot for your love and support. So I think we can call it as a finished piece here. So I'll just give you a closer look. Look at this is how it looks, and look at the effect of this texture paste, ground texture paste. So if you don't tell anyone that we have used tape roll, so they will not get an idea that we have tape roll here. Okay, so I think can we need to add something. I'm thinking to add this, droplets. Will it look good? Or we can add metallic behind that, and metallic paint behind it, and can add something like this. Do let me know, will it look nice or just as it is it's looking good? Thank you Kajal, thank you Isha. Let me see once. Okay, and when you want to hang this, just add a few flowers. Like here I have, but this size is big, so just add small flowers in these and our project will look good. Trust me guys, I don't want to waste these, otherwise I would have cut it down and yeah. Oh, thank you so much Fiza for your such an amazing words. Hey, thank you Munali, thank you Madhu. Okay, so if I find any small size of flowers, I will definitely add it in this. I don't know what I will do, let's see. Okay, so let's keep it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and also our giveaway will end today, by today itself. So if you haven't participated yet, you can participate. You can share the video, the yesterday video and the day before yesterday which we had live. You can share that videos, and yeah, that's what, because we don't have too much of conditions to participate in giveaway. Thank you so much Sushma, thank you Biju, thank you so much guys. Okay, then I'll just finish this video up, and also do let me know do you like this kind of home decor things in live, so we can plan more lives like this. Okay. Oh, thank you Aishwarya, thank you Jyotirmay, thank you Divya, thanks a lot Shraddha, thank you so much guys. Okay, then I'll just finish this video, and if you're new to my page, then don't forget to check out my YouTube channel, and also on Instagram. If you're there on Instagram, do join me on my Instagram, and also we do have a Facebook group where you can share your creations. So yeah, also join me over there as well. Thank you Monica, thank you Pallavi. That's great, thank you Urvashi. Yes, sure I will bring more this kind of projects in future, so let's stay tuned for that. Okay Gundeep, okay, thank you Gundeep, thanks a lot, thank you Shraddha. What you are saying Priya? Please plan more. Yeah, sure, I will plan. I have some more plans using my decoupage papers as well. Just in case if you don't know, I do have decoupage papers. God, look at this set. So this kind of designs I have in my decoupage paper thing. So this is the designs I have. So, and you can, there is lot of uses of this decoupage paper, like see this is what I have created, and using small thing I have created these fridge magnets. Look at these. So it's using decoupage paper. So yeah, okay then, bye bye, take care and happy creating guys, bye.